You are using the device audio. Saturday. Total serial.
Yeah, that's what we do.
You already budgeted. Tomorrow is for some first meeting will be the food.
That was like
We are family members.
Miti. Magana.
Sabuire, can you give me back the host rights, please? Sabuire, I mistakenly gave you the host rights. Can you give back the host rights?
Good afternoon, good morning.
Yes, Mr. Reed, I just want you to hit on my name and make me host again.
Oh, okay, fine.
You are most welcome, dear teachers, for this meeting. I'm going to be sharing my screen as we wait for our friends. So we are still waiting for other friends to come in, but as they come in, we shall be sharing some of the details. You are most welcome for this session, and thank you so much for coming. So for our friends that are still joining, we are going to give them about 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes past 2, we shall get started with our program for the day. So let's just be patient, but in case you want to lead us in an opening prayer, feel free to raise up your hand such that you can get an opportunity to lead us in the prayer. So the members that are joining us, you're most welcome. We are just giving a few minutes to our friends who have not yet joined us to join, and then we shall get started. Let's just give a few minutes to our friends to join, and then we shall get started. We want to welcome all the teachers that are joining us from the different parts of the country. You are most welcome for this session. Thank you so much for sparing your time to join us. Okay, I think we can start. We can start. The rest of our friends, they will be finding us on the way. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to welcome you to this session. Thank you so much for coming. Let me ask John. John, I'm seeing your hand up. Kindly lead us in a word of prayer. John, you can unmute and then lead us in a word of prayer.
I thank you, Lord Father. We thank you for this day you've given us. We put everything that we are going to discuss into your hands. Bless us with a gift of knowledge. Let us share. Let us get all what is going to be shared to us as a nation. We benefit in it. We thank the organizers. God give them the knowledge and the wisdom so that whatever is going to be shared among us, it is of the good of this country and the people that we are serving. I pray to you, Lord, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen. Thank you so much, John, for that wonderful prayer. So we are going to have a simple introduction. Then after, we shall have our member, Mr. Willie Francis, to share with us about UICT. Then we shall have the representative from the Ministry of Education and Sports to share with us something. And then after, we shall go on and look at how the system looks like and how we are going to be accessing the different modules. But in a special way, I want to welcome you to this session. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Stephen Kaziba, and I'm going to be one of the team leaders in this program. I want also to thank the different people that have reorganized this session, the Uganda Institute of Information and Communication Technology, and the Holistic E-Learning Platform, but as well the Ministry of Education and Sports for looking out for this opportunity to ensure that our teachers are equipped with digital skills. In our midst, we have officials from the Ministry of Education. Allow me to introduce the principal in charge of secondary schools in Uganda. You are most welcome. Mr. Willie Francis from UICT, you are most welcome. Mr. Motes Humphrey, you are most welcome. And I also want to welcome all the DEOs that have joined this session. Thank you so much for coming and joining this session. And also I want to welcome all the teachers and head teachers that have joined this call. You are most welcome. Our journey is going to be very easy, and I'm very sure by the end of this session, you will really love what the members are going to share with us. Allow me to end at this point, and then I invite Mr. Willie Francis to take us through what UICT has for us. You're most welcome, Mr. Willie.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Kaziva, Stephen, for being the forefront of this activity. We want to thank you together with the Holistic and Minister of Education for looking at this project and ensuring that we reach out to our teachers, to our community. We entered into this understanding right from the close of last year, but so far what we have done since January to date is a formidable job, and I want to applaud you for being person who is able to organize and bring back the teachers on board. On that note, I also want to welcome teachers across the country who have joined into this program. This program is part of the activities that UICT conducts. And I want to take this opportunity to briefly explain or make you understand what UICT is. UICT is Uganda Institute of Information and Communication Technology. It is a government institution which is under the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance. We offer a number of programs, and that is at a diploma level and a certificate level, and then also conduct a number of short courses and professional courses, especially in ICT. We have a number of academies in the ICT area, especially certification programs like Cisco. We are Cisco Academy. Actually, the first Cisco Academy in Uganda is UICT. Most all other Cisco academies that you hear about, all of them are our child. We trained them and we made them what they are, including Makerere University. So we also have a Huawei Academy and many others. We have partnered with the global international organizations that offer professional courses in the areas of ICT and telecommunication. So it's an opportunity that we want to pass to our teachers, especially people who mentor our young children who join a high level of learning to understand the concept of ICT. UICT is also a digital transformation center for International Telecommunication Union. And under this partnership with the International Telecommunication Union, we have got a number of programs that International Telecommunication Union, ITU, has provided for our community to engage into training for the purpose of digitizing our communities. And it is very important under this program to train instructors. And our target is looking at the teachers who can be as our change agents. In 2020, we conducted a national-wide training of teachers in ICDL. ICDL is International Computer Driving Licenses, where most ICT teachers were able to get a fully paid training programs in ICDL. And as you know, ICDL is one of the international recognized programs that very soon government is trying to implement, in the fact that if you don't have an ICDL certification, you may not be able to join a government or public service. So these are some of the things we are initiating, and we are pleased that we are working with the global partners like ITU, who have given us these opportunities. And it's important that we work with the Ministry of Education, who have looked at these programs, have assessed them, and they see them very, very relevant for our community, especially for our teachers who interact and conduct trainings in various capacities. These programs are tailored in a way that you can be able to integrate your subject into IT and acquire skills that can enable you to deliver your particular subject using the ICT tools. So they are very pertinent for our members, for the teachers to undertake this program. We have also learned that the Ministry of Education has an education management system, which we have found out that teachers have a lot of challenges to interact with. And I'm sure from this training, in completion of this training, most of you'll be able to interact and utilize these tools. And as you know, we are living in a digital age where IT is ruling. And as I speak now, I'm in the Philippines. I've been attending I'm attending a global meeting concerning ICT, where we have been informed that very soon some jobs are going to be obsolete, especially with the coming up of new technologies like ChatGPT, which if you are not moving up at the pace of the technology, you'll be left out. But that's not also bad, and also not so good. As we build ourselves to learn these skills, we are also creating more jobs. You may find that according to the statistics, about 75 million jobs globally may be misplaced by the coming up of ChatGPT. But also, ChatGPT is also going to create job opportunities worth over 100 million opportunities. So as the technology becomes the threat, it also creates an opportunity for us. But how do we position ourselves to take on these opportunities? We must skill ourselves. We must train ourselves. If we don't train ourselves, then we shall be consumed by the new technologies that are coming in. So I'm very, very much pleased that the Ministry of Education has partnered with us, and we are here to deliver these programs to you here, to our students. These programs are self-paced. You can study them at your own level, and also these programs can help you to change. If you have been looking about career diversification, career change. If you want to do, if you're a teacher but you also want to become a programmer, you can have a number of activities. You can begin from scratch from the introduction level, and you can be able to become a programmer. So this and it may be a networker, and maybe a data science analyst. So we have a number of programs, right from the basic level to the level of intermediate, to the level of advanced, and to the level where you can become a professional. So these are opportunities that we have been having, but the challenge has been that we didn't have access to teachers. But it's good that the Ministry of Education has looked at these programs, has welcomed them, and we have seen that they are very, very important for our teachers to undertake. So I want to urge you to take these opportunities. Amongst you, some of you maybe could have interacted with the fellow teachers who took advantage of the ICDL training we conducted in 2020. That program, today, we conducted about 7 modules, and each module that we delivered at that time cost $60. And this is a program which was fully sponsored for our teachers, and those teachers who took that opportunity, they are doing very well. And as I've already told you, we are a digital transformation center. We conduct trainings out there. So some of you, when you go through this training, when you go through these programs, you are our ambassadors. You are the people, you are the teachers whom we are going to work with to conduct trainings out there remotely. So I want to urge you to take this opportunity seriously. These course programs, as I've said, they are self-paced. The first course unit that we call Get Connected is just only 15 hours. If you give yourself 1 hour per day, because I know you are busy people, you can be able to complete it in 15 days. If you give yourself 2 hours a day, 7 days, it will be enough for you to complete this course. If you give yourself 3 hours, you can be able to complete this course in 5 days. So there are opportunities, there are things for you to undertake, and there are many courses. Like I've said, we live in a digital age where there are also good things, there are also threats. We must be conversant with the cybersecurity. We must be conversant with the networking. Like I've said, you can become a networker, you can become a teacher, you can become a networker. So you can be able to do a number of different activities. So I don't have much because I'm going into for another meeting. I just want to welcome you, my colleague Humphrey is here and is going to see you through how you can enroll in the program, how you can how can you learn on your own at your own pace. If you have any challenges, we have our colleague Stephen. He's a very good teacher. I appreciate what he has been doing, and I know you will have no challenges as far as this training is concerned. So I want to once again thank you and wish you the best as far as this training is concerned. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Willie Francis, for the opening remarks and also for ushering us into what UICT has for us. Thank you so much. I want also to welcome Mr. Humphrey. Thank you so much for joining. And he's one of the technical people who is going to be talking to us about the first course we are going to do. Allow me now to welcome in our midst, we have the principal in charge of the secondary schools at the Ministry of Education and Sports. Mr. Ronald Dungu, you are most welcome. And let me invite you to give us your remarks. Thank you so much.
Stephen.
Yes, Mr. Humphrey.
Before maybe our Ronald comes in, I would just request that you give a few minutes to our AR. She has just joined us and she's running. She has another program, so she wanted just to have a remark before us. Thank you.
Okay.
What's the name? And we give her co-host rights.
Agnes Lumala.
Okay, so that okay. I hope she can now unmute.
Yes, I can, Mr. Dungu. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Go ahead.
I salute all of you, protocol observed. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Agnes Frida Namlindo Alumala. I'm the academic registrar of UICT. I'm going to be very, very brief so that we don't take away time for these important things for the afternoon. To all the members on here, you are truly welcome. Francis has talked about UICT, so I wouldn't repeat to waste time. I just want to welcome you and to encourage you to utilize whatever opportunities coming through this to expand your presence in the digital space. because, you know, digitalization is now not an option. It's upon us. It's a way of life. So I hope for the best with the team that's taking on this. I don't want to say much more than that. I really came in to say you are welcome and to make you feel warm as, you know, partners in UICT for this program. So Humphrey, I would like to hand back the platform, and to Mr. Dungu, we are very, very grateful for everything you do with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Agnes. Thank you, Humphrey. Of course, we are going to remain with Humphrey throughout. And thank you, Francis, for the introductory remarks and telling us about UICT. Thank you, Stephen, and the Holistic Group for organizing this together with UICT. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ronald Dungu. Sorry, my video will be disturbed, so I'm not going to put on my video, but I'm now a common face that you know. As the Ministry of Education and Sports, we are excited to be connecting with UICT for this noble cause of developing our teachers. As a person, I participated in the ICDL course organized by UICT in 2020, and I would like to give testimony that the ICDL certificate was the first certificate I got as an ICT person. But I had been teaching since 2007 and integrating ICT in my work. And anyone would think that I'm an expert on ICT, but I didn't have a certificate. So I know that we have quite a number of teachers out there, especially the teachers who are not teaching ICT. Those who are teaching English language, teaching mathematics at primary level, they're teaching science, they're teaching social studies, you're teaching biology, you're teaching geography, and you are an expert in using technology tools, but you don't have a certificate. So UICT is coming in now to help us get this certificate so that whoever we can talk to, we let them know that we are experts in this work. Secondly, we also have teachers who are starting off their journey of ICT. And we want everyone to look around their staff room and support these teachers. Look around your staff room and support these teachers. And UICT is here to stay. This is the second cohort. The first cohort had A-level leavers, S6 leavers who are going to university. And also it had the first teachers who were set to support the EMIS system. This cohort is also going to be introduced to EMIS. EMIS is Education Management Information System, and we want to grow experts in the districts to support the development of the EMIS system. And the EMIS system is set to revolutionize the education sector. So we are very keen on having experts out there who can support the EMIS system. So today, we are taking the teachers and deputy head teachers, and I'm sure we'll get many of the learners joining us. But the next time we shall be talking about head teachers, we shall be talking about DEOs, and we shall also be talking about officials from the Ministry of Education. At the end of the day, we want everyone in the education sector to have a certificate on ICT use, for us to know that we are capable of integrating technology within the education system. And once we do that, then we are set to revolutionize the education system in Uganda. So friends, I want you to join me to thank UICT for giving us this opportunity. as Ministry of Education to partner with you, but also would like to thank the Holistic E-Learning Platform that is mobilizing teachers all around the country for the work you are doing, and let us continue with that. We shall keep talking in other sessions. I'll be joining in, especially when we come to introducing the EMIS program to all of you, and we shall be meeting more often. I would like to encourage you to work so hard so that in the next 2 weeks, all the members who have registered, 374 so far, should be qualifying so that we move on to the third cohort as soon as the term starts. I want to thank you, and over to you, Mr. Kaziva, so that we start on the day's work. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ronald, for the introductory remarks.
Mr. Kaziva, can I come in a bit?
Okay.
Just briefly.
Okay, Mr.
Oh, okay, thank you very much, Mr. Dungu, for your remarks. I just want to take this opportunity also to inform the House that we have our senior lecturer, Mr. Edison Kurununji is in the house. These are some of the people who will be facilitating us in this program. Then we also have Dorothy Terwada, working with the principal's office. She's coordinating this program for today. So we just want you to appreciate and recognize them as people who are part of this program. Thank you much. Thank you very much, Mr. Kazim.
Thank you so much, Mr. Francis. Thank you. I want to welcome again also Dorothy and Edson. You are most welcome. Mr. Humphrey, let me first welcome you to say something, and then we'll launch the course.
Thank you, Mr. Ron, Stephen and Ronald. As the speakers have said, I don't have much. They have mentioned everything. And as usual, you know that we are there to give the technical knowledge. So I'll be waiting for my time. Then we can roll out with you. Thank you for all the members that have managed to join in and participate with us. We are here to start the journey. You're most welcome.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Humphrey. Now, our program, like we had a form that everyone here filled a form, and we have been able to capture your emails. Mr. Humphrey has already finished sending you an email or entering you into the system. And what is going to happen is I'm going to first share my screen, and then after we shall go on and check on our emails. So one thing you are going to get is that when you check your email now, you can try to check on your email, your code Network Academy. So the academy we are going to work with is called the Network Academy. So all the people who submitted in their emails in the forms that the DEOs, your head teacher might have shared with you by now, in case your email was a working email, you must have that email from the Network Academy. So what do? Once you check on your phone or on your laptop and you see this email, you click in the email. Now, once you click in the email, it's going to tell you, it's going to give you welcome to Cisco Academy. To activate your account, please click the button below. So what you do, you come where the button is and then you click activate account. So the first step we are going to take is to activate our accounts we have received from the Cisco Academy. Now, when you look at my screen, you're going to be asked to enter a new password. Now, when you are entering your password, you must follow the guidelines that are being given. So when you check on my screen, they are telling you that there are some guidelines that you must follow, and these are the guidelines that you are going to use. So when you check on those guidelines, you must be able to follow. So they want us to have at least 12 characters. So that means that if at all they tell us 12 characters, our password must have 12 of them. So I would advise that you can first write your password down such that you can be able to remember it, or you will allow it to be saved. Take an example, a sample of the password we are going to enter. It must be at least, it means that the minimum number of characters must be 12, but it must have a lowercase. The lowercase, this is like a small letter. An uppercase, these are capital letters. It must have a number, a symbol, no parts of user name. So you must not use any part of your username. So take an example. I can come and say, I can put my password as maybe I say capital, I say maybe something like this, because this is not part of my username. Then after, I must have, so I already have put a lowercase, I have put an uppercase, then I need a number, I need a symbol. So a symbol, I can come and I say, let me use a slash. You can say, let me use an hash. And then I say 2023. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now this is already a good password. So when we're entering, you must have a password that has at least 12 characters. So now that is my password that I'm going to use. So I'll come here and then I type in my password. But like I've said, you must be able to recall your password. Then after typing in your password, you are asked that you repeat that password to check whether you still recall it. So I'll come and I type it again here. And then after doing so, I'll come and I say, create my account. So you come down here and then you create your account. Then they may ask you, do you want to store your password? Now, if at all the device is yours, then please go on and save the password. But in case you think you may forget it, or you are not safe with the machine you're using, maybe you're in a cafe or what, then you may not save it. But in case the machine is yours, just save that password such that you can be able to, like whenever you are logging in, that password can be automatic for you to use. Now, when we come here, the first screen is going to ask you, we are excited to have you join the academy. Now, when you look at this screen, you can be in position to change anything in case there are any errors. So in case your name was spelled poorly, then you can come and change and say, my name is Kaziba. So you can put it there. Then you say the last name, maybe it was Steven, then that is okay. In case you have another name that was not included, then you can come and say another name maybe is Steven Ronald, something like that. Then you can be able to join it there. Remember, what is very key here for this academy or for this course is your email is very key in everything. Then you can come here and say, I put the birth month, I come here. So we are self-registering ourselves. Say I was born in May, birth year, maybe I can say I was born maybe in a year, let me say 2002. Then I come and I say, providing the personal information is optional, or you can put it there. Then I come, I agree. Then you can come here and say gender, that I am a male. Do you have any disability? That no. Then what is your practical experience in IT, networking, or cybersecurity? Come here and look for one. Maybe you may not have any experience. You may have less than 1 year. Then come and say, less than 1 year, but select the best option that really works for you. So I'll put that none. Then they'll ask you, I would like to receive email communications from the courses. Then that one is very okay. Just accept, and then it say create my account. Once you do so, it means that now the academy, you have received an account, and therefore you are ready to go on with the course. Once you finish that step, you are going to find a screen of this nature. And now this screen shows you that now you are ready to start the course. Now, this is going to be our first course, but as we progress, you're going to find it very interesting that even you may love to do other courses within the ICT field. So now, what are you going to do? Now, you're going to be seeing something here that shows you that the course is in progress. And when you look at the date, they have even indicated you the date, that the deadline is 30th June. That means that by 30th June, you must have completed this course. But like Mr. Will has told us that this course is for 15 hours. So for you can sit within 1 week, dedicate your time to the course, and then be able to do it. So now what do we do? Once you launch your course, then you are going to come here and say, launch the course. So this is now the button for launching. Launching the course, it means that now you are going to start doing the course. So I'll come here and I say, launch the course. Then you click there, then the course will be launched. Now, under this course of Get Connected, we have modules. Modules are like the topics, what we can call topics. So the chapter, this is Get Connected, but we have like subtopics, the different topics, like what we are calling the modules. So we have module up to module 5. So we have 5 modules in this course. And the first module is having the best computer knowledge. Now, the first module is introducing us that what are those basic things everyone must know about the computer. So now, after you reaching this page, you are going to come and say, learn basics about computer. Now, this is where you're going to find your lessons. So whenever you click this is where you find your course. You want the notes, the videos, and everything. You come where you have learn basics about computer. When you're on the second module, this second one is where you're going to find the notes you're going to be making. That's where you're going to find the videos and any other thing that you may need. So now, what are you going to do? Now, you click on that learn basic skills. So I'll come here and I click learn basic skills. Now, once I click learn basic skills, I will get a screen of this nature. Then afterwards, you are going to come and then place this button. Place this here, learn basics. So I'll come and I place that and I say, learn basics about computer. Now that means that you have started with your course. You have started working out and you are ready to start on your lesson. Then you are going to get a video of this nature. And now this video is going to be introducing you to the course, what you are supposed to do. But when you look here, in the corner here, it has the different, like within that first module, you have different stations. You have the basic computer knowledge, what you need to know. They're giving you even the subtopics within that this one is talking about types of equipment, then you can click on it. Then you have, this one is talking about directories and files. It's talking about this. So for you you click in that one, and then the screen is going to load, and then you launch into your course. Then you can come. Now, when you come down those using computers, there are 2 buttons down this side. There are 2 buttons here, down here, that makes the screen move from one screen to another. So the moment you place it, your screen will be moving. That is the first one. They are showing you what we have in real life about what we call files. You continue placing, and then you know what is composed within this. So that's how we are going to be approaching the different modules. Now, when you look here, here, these are like slides. There are very many slides that you are going to be reading, where you're going to be talking the notes. There are videos that are going to be teaching you the different things. But like I've said, we must do all these modules in order for us to be well equipped with. However, in these modules, there are also simulations that may require you to do something in order for you to progress from one slide to another. Therefore, in case you are having a phone, you may not be in position to deal with some of those simulations. So what do you do? So for such cases, in case you are using a phone, you are using what? We shall request you that look out for a cafe around you. In that cafe, go and try out that kind of simulation.
The mouse is a commonly used device, separate to the computer, which serves to position the pointer on the computer screen. It can be tricky to use at first, but people get used to it quickly. Now, let's learn how to customize the buttons and the mouse pointer.
So these are some of the modules. So once you open, you'll be following the different procedures, and some of these things that I've told you, you must do them. Now here they are showing you something practical. And now this is a simulation. In order for you to do it, you must have the mouth. So they are showing you the different steps you must take in order for you to do how to use the mouse and to do other things with the mouth. So they are going to be showing you all the different steps you need. Okay. So let me hope that is fine. So this is about the first module that we are going to do. And what really happens that every after this module or every after a module, you are going to find that on that given module, they have given you, there is a test that we are going to be doing. And this test is in form of a quiz. Every after a module, we shall be finding a module for us to do. I'm saying a hand up. Can I first take on that hand? Okay. So now that's how we are going to be navigating and doing the course. But let me take you to another. Okay.
Mr. Kaziva, because I muted everyone, we need to take off time to just say, let us unmute people who are asking questions.
Okay, Mr. Ronald. I think we shall do it after. We can do it after. Okay. So now,
welcome to the Get Connected online course.
Okay, just a minute. Okay, I'm taking you to show you something. Okay, now what will happen that when you finish your first module, this is the computer, you're going to find that there is always a test you must do in order for you to progress to the next. So what you do, you click on your test. Once you click on this test, you can first read the remarks, what is on the start, and so on. And then after, you open that, okay, just because I finished the test, but you're going to find that always there is a test that you must do in order for you to progress. But the good thing, I think, let me get for you, I think I need to show you something. Okay, yes, but what you need to do for every module that you are going to be doing, you are going to be finding that given test that you must do. And in order for you to progress from one test to another, it means that you must first do it. Probably, let me do like this, such that I show you exactly. Let me just get for you one course. Maybe, and I show you. Okay, I think I finished most of this. Okay. This one expired. But like I've said, we are going to be having those exercises that
Mr. Kaziba,
yes.
On the one you're trying to show us, you can't use the same.
The same.
The one
Okay.
you're in. Can't in the same account you've been moderating, trying to the other account. Yes.
I think
yes.
I think I'd closed
the one you just created.
Yeah, I think I closed it accidentally.
It's okay. You can log out that and log in to the other one, and we see. Yeah.
Members, those who have not received the email, maybe you didn't register early. I'm asking Humphrey to put his WhatsApp number in the chat so that you can send your email to him during the course of the session today. And he will go ahead and send you an email.
Okay.
Okay. I think I can use this. It's back. Okay. Okay. So now this is our test. So I'll click on that test and then I can say attempt quiz now. Here, when you start attempting, it means you must finish. So do not go in for it if at all you are not having time on you. Now, you meet different questions and now these are the questions you'll be answering. So it is in form of, it is a quiz that you do. So they ask which Windows 7 feature allows the user to open multiple programs at the same. Okay, I'm just going to just put. So you just come, you put what is, you first read a question, go through it, and then maybe you come, you start clicking. You first read a question, go through it, such that you can put the right answer. Yes, you just come, you keep placing, doing that course. And now when you finish and you have finished attempting and you are sure you are done, then you come and say finish attempt. Now, what is the good thing with this? Once you have finished, they first ask you, are you sure of your answers? Are you good to go? That yes. And then you come and say submit. In case there is any question that you have not done, you'll be seeing the quiz navigation here showing you that there is something you have not answered, such that you can go and you repeat that thing. Let me say, okay, in case okay, let me clear that choice. So what will happen that when you go to finish attempting and there is anything you have not, then one of this is going to be showing you that this number you have not attempted it. So that means you have a chance to first go back and then attempt it. Even here, they will be showing the status that you have not answered that question. Then you can go back and say, let me first answer and put the answer, and then I continue to finish the attempt. And then you be sure that what you have done is okay. Then you say submit all and finish. And then they ask you, once you submit, you will no longer be able to change. Then you say submit in case you are sure of what you have done. Now, in case you have finished, then they'll come and tell you and show you what you have not done right, where you have gone wrong, and which numbers you have got right, such that you can be in position to come and collect yourself. Now, in case you find yourself, you are failing many of them, then it shows you that you have not understood well the course. That means that you can go back and say, let me review and then do something in the course. But as you're attempting the course, make sure that you go on and finish. So here they will be showing you that your grade is 35 out of 100. And now here with 35 out of 100, it shows that you are not competent in that course. So here we cannot guarantee that you have the certificate if at all you have not gotten the pass mark. At least the pass mark, make sure you have 50 and above. So that is about the tests. But you have chances, and once you finish that test, here you will see that it is B. It means that now you are good to go on and proceed to the next module, to the third module, to the fourth module, to the fifth module. Now, at the end of it all, you must do an end of course feedback. End of course assessment. However, you cannot do end of course assessment. When you look at it, this one, it's not yet highlighted, it's not bold. That means that you must first answer the feedback. You must first give the feedback before you do the assessment. So the end of course feedback, they're asking you briefly how the course was, something like that. So that means that in order for you to do it, you come and then say, I'm ready to take the feedback, and then you can continue and then do it. But this was, I think this was the test. Okay. So the end of course feedback. So it is very important that at least you make sure you do the end of course feedback before you go in for anything else. But that one will come after you have finished all your modules. Once you finish all your modules, then that means you can be able to do the rest. And once you finish, you'll be seeing them ticked. You'll be seeing a blue tick in every box you are seeing on the right of the course. But what is important, end of course feedback, and after doing it, you'll be having the permissions to do the end of course assessment. So that is briefly how we are going to be doing the course. And what will happen that once you finish end of course feedback, you have finished the assessment, then it means that now you are going to be in position to earn yourself a certificate. And how will that certificate look like? Or how will you know that you have got a certificate? Let me log in here, and then I show you how the certificate looks like and how you'll be accessing your certificate. Okay, so once you finish, okay, now once you finish your course, you're going to see your box here in green and with a star showing you that your course is completed. And down here, you're going to see that now you are ready. Your certificate is ready and you can obtain it. So what do? You'll come here in case you are finished, and here they will show you that you have passed. For anything you do, they will show you that you have passed. And even you can check for your scores from everything, because always your results will be available. Your grades here, they will show you your grades. You can just come here where you have grades, and then you see that this is the course I personally did, because I did also the course, and this is how I scored in a different thing. They will show you test 1, you had this, test 2, test 3, test 4, like that. And then in the end of course, you had that. And then they will show that you have passed or you have not passed. In case you have not passed, that means that you'll not be in position to get what? A certificate, because the certificate is given to those people who have satisfied the requirements. Then what you do, your certificate will be found here. You come, you click, get a certificate. Now, our certificates here are being signed by 2 people, Mr. Humphrey and Mr. Buire. So these are our course instructors. These are the people that satisfy our certificates. So let me say I have Mr. Wile. I'll come, I point Mr. Wile. So you choose any of these two. This course signature is automatic, but since we want to satisfy our certificates, then we shall choose any of these instructors, and then I'll say submit. Once you say submit, then you just wait. You will see your certificate downloading, and then you will come, you open, and then they will show you the different things you have done. They will show you that date when you downloaded that certificate or when you finished your course. Now mine ended on 28th of December, and then Mr. Wile will come and sign your certificate, and then they will go on to satisfy, even to put the stamp that you have really passed the course and you have done the course with UICT. So those are the steps that we are going to go through to do our course. Thank you so much. Now, I don't know, Mr. Humphrey, in case you have anything you want to add on, you are welcome.
Thank you, Stephen. I think you're a good teacher, and as Mr. Wile said, we really appreciate your effort and whatever you do. You're a professional teacher, and I think members have gotten well. You are able to explain everything well, and I think they should appreciate your steps. And I don't have much. I think everything has been explained. The only thing I'm going to touch is one, before we move on again on maybe any comment, is you mentioned on people who have not gotten their email. I don't know, I'm just checking on the system here. A few people have already, before even we started this program, when they received the email, some of them have registered. I think we have almost, we have remaining around 90% have not even touched. I hope they'll be able to follow the procedure and they register. If they have any problem, we shall be there to help them. Reason why other people have not gotten their emails is gotten the email is that, as I mentioned earlier with you on phone, is that some people did not registered, but they did not put in their email. The requirements for this program is you must have email, and we can only identify you because there are so many Kaziva, Stephen or Ronald, and we can have so many names, 5 people of the same names in this program. So, but we cannot have all of them or two emails of the same email of the same different 2 people. So what identifies the unique identifier of Stephen Kaziva and another Stephen Kaziva is the email. So there are people who just registered on the system when you gave in the survey, Monk survey. They only put in their names, and some may have not received their emails because I gave you a reason that some were entering their emails wrongly, and it was hard for me, and that the reason why it took long to input enroll people was I was trying to go one by one. I had to go one by one, checking on their emails, because as I said that the email is what matters a lot, because the rest you can change when you are logging in, when you are trying to register, do personal registration, but you cannot change email. You don't have any rights to change any email for someone. So those who have not received an email, please double check your emails. I'll give you an example, Ronald. There's someone who entered his email, and it was hard for me to edit it. The those common emails that you can edit issues. You can edit, you can just look at it, and someone has either entered the at gmail or missed out the .com. So that one, it was easier for me to work out. So please, those who have not received an email and you had registered with us, please just double check. Then you can send your details on my WhatsApp number I've shared with you. Ronald has just mentioned that people should be sending me their details, and I've just seen mails, WhatsApp coming in, inbox coming in, but again, you see, someone sends you, I'm Stephen, with an email. So what next? Please, requirements, I need full names, your full names and email address. Then the other one, please don't share your details in this Zoom meeting. We have sent you the WhatsApp number, or I would request that maybe to be systematic. Stephen, I don't know if it's okay if members, those who have not received and those who have had issues with their emails, who had not attached their emails, and those who had not registered with you, if we can do, they can continue registering with the same format. We know where we had stopped. We can still pick out members who had already registered and continue. Or we can, I don't know if it's that okay. Than individuals sending me, because it's going to be overwhelming. I will receive so many WhatsApp inbox coming in. I would prefer helping people when someone has challenge. I don't know.
Oh.
How do you see that, Mr. Dongo?
I think let us use the form. Let us use the form.
Let them go to the form.
Registering.
Yes.
Even
so
we shall the link.
Actually, the form can show when someone has input his details, so we can know that these people came in on this day and at this time. So it's easier for us to identify those who have just come in. Yeah. So going back to the system, Ronald, I think you have done a wonderful job. Members, those who have joined us, we shall be sharing this the audio or the presentation, and I think you'll be able to follow. If you're keen enough, you can be able to follow. I'll wait, maybe Stephen, I'll wait to when the questions come in, maybe I can come in to see how I can supplement on the procedures when members are asking questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Humphrey. Okay, one of the questions I've already seen, someone said that their token has expired already. Now, for members that are having that their token has expired, what you are going to do, you are going to come, you are going to go and type in netacard.com. When you type in netacard.com, you are going to come here in the left and the right upper corner where you have login. Press login and say resend activation email. So now you can come here where you have resend activation email, and then you'll check in your inbox and you'll find there your activation email. So they will send another activation email to your email, and then you'll be able to obtain it. So for all those ones that are having that challenge that your token has already expired, just come here, go to where you have login, and then say, send me back the activation email. Yes. Then I think let me share those steps for those who may find such a challenge. It is very possible. So we have said you are going to go to www.netacard.com. then go to login and then say resend. So those are the procedures in the chat in case you are finding any challenge. Allow me, I don't know whether Mr. Edson has something to add on.
All right, so thank you so much, Stephen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we have some ladies here, though I haven't seen specific names. But I believe, of course, where we have teachers, ladies cannot be, miss to be part of us. So I'm glad to be here. I was called on short notice because I had not seen the agenda before. So I will not speak a lot since I will not be guided by the agenda, because I entered actually when Mr. Stephen was already speaking. But only maybe to introduce myself once again, I'm called Edson Nkurununji, and I have been here for over 10 years. And for all of the programs that we have had online, ICDL, we have right from the change agents that we recruited during the COVID times, and all the programs that we have been handling in terms of digital skills training to all of the Ugandan citizens. I have been participating, and I'm a certified ICDL trainer, in addition to the other programs I'm handling here at UICT. So I'm glad to be here to encounter some of you. Mr. Dungu, I think we could have interfaced before, although of course, maybe we have not seen each other physically, that we can identify each other by face. But we had good experience with your group, and I want to thank you for the continued interaction and cooperation that you always show us during these trainings, and we promise to always deliver to your expectations. I think that's what I can share with you for now. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Edson. Allow me now to welcome any questions, members who are okay. Before, I don't know whether
Sakazuba, they need to raise their hands and then we allow them to unmute.
Okay, Mr. Ronald. We start with Mr. Bruce.
Mr. Bruce, go on. Mr. Bruce, go on. Mr. Bruce, unmute. Mr. Bruce, you are open. Speak. Okay, let's go to Senteza. Mr. Senteza, unmute.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My question.
Go ahead.
My question is, I registered. Sorry, I have joined late. I get the information late, so I couldn't manage to be in touch in time. But my question is, which WhatsApp number are you talking about? Because you said you're going to send us a WhatsApp number that we may use to inquire.
Mr. Senteza, we have put in the chat the registration link for the teachers and for the deputy teachers. Use those links and register, and then your email will be part of that registration.
I'll register again because I registered, but I never had any information on my website. My email.
Your email had nothing, even in the spam box.
Okay.
Just confirm, Mr. Senteza, before you register again.
Okay, thank you.
Senteza, what's your name? Second name?
Geoffrey, is Geoffrey Senteza?
Okay, let me just check to confirm whether he's one of the people who had issues.
Akena Dennis. Akena Dennis, unmute.
Yes, good afternoon, member.
Good afternoon.
How about somebody who has done the course the previous time and already has an account? Is there a need again to receive the email and again create another account?
You want to do the same course? Did you do this course? Get connected?
Yes, I did it at the beginning.
And you got a certificate? Did you get a certificate?
I'm among the people who are supposed to get. Yeah, I got so far three certificates under.
Which district are you?
I'm in Kiriandongo.
So we will want to send all those who are doing the course in Kiriandongo to you so that you mentor them to succeed properly.
It's okay.
So those who did the course, you are now mentors. So we will put out that list with your district so that the other members in Kiriandongo come to you, Mr. Akena. Thank you for joining so that you keep pace with the others.
Mr. Dongo?
Okay. Yes, please.
Centers must have received his email. I don't know if it's on. It's centers Geoffrey 111@gmail.com. So let him go to. Some people have issues with the settings and their Gmail settings, their email settings. So some go to the spam. So let him go to settings and check on the spam, or click on all emails. Then he'll be able to see the email. Unless there's any other problem, maybe you can get back to us. Thank you.
Mr. Bruce, let's try you again. Mr. Bruce.
Yes, Bruce, can you now hear me? Yes, please.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you so much. My concerns are actually like three. One, are these lessons be downloadable? If I want those attachments to read them offline, can I download them and store them on my disk? That's one. Then two, how is that assessment? If I'm doing a test, does it have a limited time? That if I've started now, then within 10 minutes it might close as a test, a normal test. Then another one. You said that we are supposed to take 15 hours for the course. Now, if I stand in my week and I try all the course, can I finish and then I'll be able to get a certificate? Thank you so much, Mr. Ronald.
Humphrey will come and answer the first two, but for the 15 hours, it's just a guideline so that you do not fear to start. But the course will close on 30th June. So you almost have a month and so many days for you to do this course. But Humphrey, downloadable course and the testing time.
Yes, one is the first one. Is it downloadable? No, but we can have a presentation in form of presentation where I can share, but it's not detailed. It's not detailed in form of PowerPoint, so it's not detailed. So we don't encourage people using that because as you have seen, you saw Mr. Stephen demonstrating. There are other simulations that you would want to use. So you cannot use simulation offline. So it's quite hard for you, but I can download some notes, but they are in form of presentation, so they are not that good. So we don't encourage people using that. Then the other question was what? Second
time
question.
when I start the test, does it?
It has no. It has no limit. It has no limit. Others have limits, but these ones, the one we are doing for personal endeavors, where you are doing on your own pace. So that one has nothing. But there are those ones, other courses under Cisco, that their time. Let me say an example of CCNA. When you're doing CCNA, you have a time that within 40 minutes close, and if it closes, if 40 minutes ends, it goes off. Thank you. For this, no.
Now, excuse me, I bring up question now.
Yes.
Hello?
Bruce,
yes,
others
Bruce,
will
go
also
ahead.
have to ask, but go on.
Let me ask this one.
Yes, please.
Now, if I'm on that website learning, and then I find that I need to ask, I've got a question through the thing. If I get a question from what I'm reading and I want to ask, is there a button that I will alert any of you to come and guide me? Is there any option?
You can, if you wanted a question that you're not understanding, you can just put it on the group. You're going to be in the group and people will be able to help you to discuss. We shall be able to respond. But as we said, I don't think if this course is self-paced, everything is in. You cannot fail to get an answer of what you're asking. So it's rarely I've not heard that people saying I'm studying and I fail to understand this. Okay, but please, if where you feel you need an explanation, please go ahead to post it and people will be able to help you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Humphrey.
Maybe for the sake of others and Mr. Bruce, when you're doing the test, what we don't encourage is for you to say number one. Then you say which of these alternatives is the right answer. Then somebody tells you on phone and you answer it. That is what we don't encourage. You need to read, master, and then go and do the exercise and move on to the next section. Okay, Ambrose, unmute. We need to be brief. Let's take one question so that we move. People will ask the same questions.
Okay, thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Ambrose.
Oh, I thank you very much for this wonderful meeting. And my question is, can I do this course, this entire course using simply the phone and nothing else like a laptop or something, just the phone?
Yes, please. If you know how to use a phone well.
Yeah, I think I'm one of those people who know how to use a phone. Yeah.
True, you can.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So that you become the next trainer for those who are using phones. Kayanja Patrick. Kayanja Patrick.
Thank you, our moderator and facilitator. I'm excited to be part of this program. My question is, the first one is, shall there be sessions where we shall be interacting with you people, or it will be pure on personal level? Then the second question, I have already been registered and I've received the communication from Cisco. Now, if I don't proceed now to start on the course, how shall I go about it to get into the platform again after this session? Thank you.
Alfred?
Mr. Dunga, the second question, I didn't get it well.
He's saying if it delays to reply, if it delays to register, when will he be able to log on?
And I've received the confirmation that I've been
yes. Okay, you have received the token.
On the lesson, I need guidance on how to enter into the platform for me to start the lesson.
Okay. What you're asking, that you have received an email, okay?
Yes.
And you have not registered. You have not done personal registration, because for you to become a member and have an account, You receive that token, then you do registration, which Stephen has been explaining. I think you came in late, but I know Ambrose, you've been on. So for the sake of others, those who have not been in, of course, when you receive an email, a token, as you've heard, someone clicked and they said session expired, mean the token expired. So of course, many of you are going to receive that token expired. So if you have delayed, as you have asked, you find challenge in the registration. So you do the procedure, follow the same procedure Stephen said. You go back to NetaCard, then you go to login, you click on login, then instead of logging in the drops, when you find the drops, then you choose resend activation email. Then you resend the activation, you go back to your email, you receive again the same email with a token again. Then follow the same procedure. We are going to share this audio and procedures so that you'll be able to follow where you have not understood. Okay, so that has no problem. Of course, as we said, it expires. So when you find that expiration, follow the procedures we have mentioned. That has no problem. The other question?
Yes, he talked about we meeting with him in his district.
No,
yes,
I think Stephen can answer that. I mean, Ronald, it's okay.
So Patrick, yes, in your district, I don't know which district you are. I have now lost, I can't even see you online. But whoever is here in that district where you are, we want to build a team of experts. We want to build a team that networks. And at one point, the district teams will come together, then the districts will join to form regions, and we shall be having some meetings, especially when we have ICT initiatives like the EMIS that is ongoing. So we shall at one point meet with you in your own district or in your own region. As long as you are a teacher and you have gone through this course and you have a certificate, then we shall have so many other engagements. And we want you to take note that you are training to train others. Cohort 1, whoever is here, you are expected to be supporting this cohort. Cohort 2, you'll be expected to support cohort 3. But finally, you will be expected to support your staff room. And we don't want to leave the last person untouched. So that is why we are walking this journey slowly but surely.
Ronald, I think to add on that question, I think he meant also that I think can also explain to others, but I think he was saying, if I remember well, he was asking whether we are able to support them or they are on their own to complete this course. I had mentioned it that we are always online. We have a group. WhatsApp group, and where necessary, you feel like you need support, there's something you want us to help you, we shall always be there. Me and Kaziva, we are always there. I think, and as Ronald has said, you have members who have done this course, the first phase in your regions. And I think Ronald, Mr. Dungu is going to share with you guys, as per your regions, people who have already done this and who will be able to support you in case you need support. But as I mentioned, this course is self-explanatory. It has everything, it has been embedded, everything is there. We have had people who have never even touched a computer and they are able to do this and finish. So I don't think if you learned that you will be able to need again support. As I said, everything is embedded in. Thank you.
Mr. Kaziba, you could tell us we have some Zoom sessions lined up for this group in the next 2 weeks. Mr. Kaziba, if you're there, you could share. We have Zoom sessions.
Mr. Ronald. We shall have some trainings, and then we shall be meeting, but we shall first look into the data and we see how many people have been able to activate their accounts. And then we are going to set out a Zoom meeting, probably on Friday this week or next week, one of the days. And then we check out on our progress with the course. But like we have said, we shall not leave you to fly like that. We shall go with you and we shall take you through all the different procedures that you may need. So one of the things we are going to take note of that we have planned, like we have said, that we have other courses that we may like to take on. So if at all we go up to 30th of June, yet students are coming back to school, it means that we may not be in position to finish the course if we keep on postponing and say we shall finish it by 30th June. So we are going to give ourselves a deadline. So if at all we can use 1 or 2 weeks to finish this course, then that means that we shall have an opportunity. We shall have an opportunity to do another course such that we equip ourselves with very many skills, because we have already seen that these students are better in some of these things. So that means also we need to be above them. So and we can only do that through some of these courses. So we shall have, on addition to what you are going to do, we are going also to have some coursework and also some test papers that we are going to be doing. So that course is going to come with another package that is going to be equipping us with more skills, which will involve some coursework and some test papers to try out. And then we shall have another final exam that will be having everything we have done. But our tentative date we have set is around 22nd of May. And we shall expect that around this time, everyone, at least these around the 2 weeks, everyone at least has finished the course. So our call to you is that let's use 1 or 2 weeks to finish the course such that we can have time. I think one thing that Mr. Bwire has not mentioned, and I think maybe, I don't know that he's still on, but I think one thing you'll get to know is that we are going to have a graduation. Yes, all those people who now finished the course early, I think Mr. Bwire.
He's not on, I think. He must have left. He was going for another meeting.
Okay, yes.
He was going for another meeting.
Okay, I don't know. Yes. I think they need to hear it from the horse's mouth. So
of course, as we mentioned, we agreed that we shall be holding our graduation in the couple of months to come. And as management, we had opted to have graduation for this team alone, but they felt like it would carry more weight when we're having our general graduation that we always hold every year. And even our members here for these professional courses will be part of that graduation. So we shall be letting you know on the graduation date. Thank you, and the month.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Humphrey. I think you have heard. When we finish this course, your names will be put into the graduation list of UICT as competent people who have done an ICT certificate. But also earlier on, I think Mr. Wheeler is going to make some write-up whereby we shall even keep on upgrading from what we have done. Thank you so much, Mr. Ronald. I do submit.
Thank you, Mr. Kaziva. There is a lady without a name. I'm asking you to unmute. Your video is on. Unmute 548, unmute. Yes, go ahead and speak.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, my name is Maria. Hello.
Yes, Maria, go ahead.
My name is Maria. I registered on the first day. I saw you sent something on the Wakisha platform. Then I registered immediately, but I have not received any email. I've checked
Maria,
on my
have you
emails,
checked?
but it's the one that you told us to register in. Yes, I even went to the spam side. Nothing
What
is
is
there.
your email? What is your email so that Humphrey looks there? What is your
Hello?
email? What is your email? State the email.
Sorry?
You read for us the email.
Sorry?
Just what is your email, Maria?
Maria Namugeni at gmail.com.
Maria Mugenyi. Did you say Maria Mugenyi?
Maria Namugeni.
Ah, Maria Namugenyi. So Humphrey.
Namugeni 38 at gmail.
Okay. Maria Namugenyi 38 at gmail.com. Okay, Humphrey will check and let us know if he ever saw that email.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Maria. Brenda Akankunda.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Brenda.
Yes. I think I have the same problem because also I registered on the first day I received the message. Me too, have not received any message on my email.
Okay, now I suggest that all those who have not received messages on their email and have done double checking, maybe we go back to WhatsApp and raise the issue there after the meeting. Then we shall sort all those. We shall sort all those from the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Sylvia Achom Sylvia, unmute.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, Sylvia.
My question is, you're telling us to re-register with the link that was sent in the platform, but it's showing that you already registered. Yet I even included the email and now it is not reflecting any message from the Cisco Networking Academy.
Okay.
I don't have any message. I haven't received it.
What's your name? Achom.
Yes. Achom Sylvia.
Achom, just stay online. Just don't move away. Mr. Dung, just give me a few minutes.
Yes.
Achom.
Yes.
There is also Brenda Kankunda.
So Brenda
Kankunda, and there was also
Achom is ACOM.
ACOM.
Okay. I'm seeing you are not even in the system because in the list I received, you're not there. Why? What's happening? Okay, Achom, just send me. You're going to send me on my. It's okay. Yes. Don't worry. What you do, if you go to the system and the system says you're already in and it cannot allow you and you have checked, please just go to inbox and send me the details. I'll be able to help you. Those who are having such problems. Okay? Because Sylvia here, I'm checking you are not in the system here. It's showing me you're not in.
What
even the survey exercise, I did it all.
Even Brenda?
And submitted.
It's okay, don't worry, Joe. Brenda. So just check. There's no Brenda in. Brenda also has the same, I think if it's the same problem, I don't see Brenda in.
What about Namugenyi? Namugenyi, what
Namugenyi,
was the other name?
Namugenyi, I saw Namugenyi, Hajat something, not the other name of Maria.
Not Maria.
Yes.
Okay, it is okay to register again. Members,
let them register again.
It's okay to register again. The
We didn't
system will
allow.
sort.
Please, if you do registration, if it doesn't allow you, then just send me direct email or inbox me directly, please.
Okay.
Jen Dayo, go ahead, Jen Dayo. Jen Dayo. Jen Dayo. Okay, I've given the chance to the ladies I see here in line. Somebody is, yes, Jen Dayo, go ahead.
Thank you. I'm very glad to be part of this session. My question is as this. I got this link in one of the WhatsApp group, but in your introduction, I heard you talking about DEOs having. I personally would love to take this course, but now I'm not getting it. Will it carry weight? Will I be recognized or whatsoever? Then secondly, are we going to incur costs in this course, or it is online and empowering teachers at a free cost? Thank you.
Jen, I missed that. Jen, are you a DEO?
No.
Because now I don't know why you are worried. Why are you worried?
I'm worried because I heard that the forms are to be picked from DEO to take up this short course.
Oh, this course is online. Jen, this course is online in your sitting room at home. You just have to connect online. You have to connect online through your email. Huh?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
The one who said admin, can you, we usually do not want to pick names that are not clear, but admin, go on. Tell us who admin is.
Okay, I'm Felix Atobanjire from Humra SS Chegegwa.
Okay, go ahead.
So my question is, this is my first time to meet this program. However, I have been doing ICT for almost 5 years. So is there any possibility that I can learn on a certain course and I do it within 1 day? I answer questions and I move ahead, I get a certificate? Thank you.
Yes, my friend from Chegegwa, you want to sit from morning to sunset and go through the night and cover 15 hours? Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
We are saying that it is self-paced. If that is the pace you want to do,
yes.
What is important is that go through all of the pages. Go through all the pages and not just the test, because we want you to become a trainer of others.
Okay.
Yes, but self-paced, set your pace and move on.
Okay,
and there are many other courses. When you complete one, you ask for another one. You ask for another one. Ask for another one.
Okay, thank you very much.
Otherwise, for us in this session, in this period, we have one course. We want everybody to have this basic course done.
Okay.
In future, we can arrange for other courses.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, networkers 25, networkers 25. Those who have finished speaking, put down your hands. Networkers 25, because we are running short of time. Networkers 25, can you unmute? Networkers 25, go ahead.
Hope you are getting me. No. I would like to thank you. I've already enrolled. Actually, I've already begun doing the course. But to my surprise, you are talking of 30th June, And on this side, on my system, it is telling me 30th of May, and it is telling me it is soon completing. I don't know if the time varies. I would like to know, but I would like to thank you for the time you're giving us.
Okay.
That shouldn't be your problem. The problem is, are you able to do the course 30th May and 30th June is okay? 30th June is different when the course is closing. 30th June is the time I've set for that period, May. Okay? It's just a month. I've given that period. Within this period, let me say, I can even change it. I give it, let me say, today's 9. I can say, we can have this course for only maybe 10 days. And I say by 25th, then I bring it back 25th, and it will show that by 25th, everyone must have finished. So don't worry about that, please. What you need to do is through the course. When time catches up with you, then maybe you raise, you ask if there's more time to be given, but I don't think we have given enough time, I think. Thank you.
Otherwise, for the online support, we are even limiting it to 22nd. We want everybody to complete within the next 2 weeks. When you give too much time, no one completes.
True.
And not everyone is going to be available to support you. So in the next 2 weeks, we want to ask everyone to be on WhatsApp to support you so that you complete the course. And also we have Zoom sessions so that you get supported to complete the course. Okay. John K., you should have muted yourself, John K.
Yes, I thank you so much. Actually, I'm encouraging members who are here that when you look at the manual that is on the program itself, it gives you time to read. So I'm requesting members that you read, you should be with a notebook, you read as you note, so that by the time when you reach on the questionnaire, you have all the answers and then you go to the next step. The other thing is to give you confidence that you need to believe in yourself. This thing has come to stay. We only need you to come up with that vigor of saying, I can do this, and you become a person that the system will be looking at you to make others also to feel the same way. The other thing is to those who are having the email accounts, I would like to advise or to give some guidance. There are some mobile phones. I remember some people are using mobile phones. So if you fail to access your email as the incoming, you need to refresh. So you refresh, either you look into the spam or you look into your old emails. Some of them, the settings are totally different. Then those who are using the mobile phones, if you have a tablet, you have a laptop, so long as you know how to use your gadget, I've seen that the software itself is friendly. It can give us a room to read and achieve on the feedback. I submit.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John K. Numa Caesar, we need to be fast now. We have 13 minutes left. Numa Caesar.
Thank you so much. Are you getting me?
Yes, we are getting you.
Yeah, I want to thank the organization for this.
Could you tell us where you're calling from? We've been missing people from telling us where they're coming from. Where are you calling from?
I'm from Entebbe, Wakiso.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, earlier when you were introducing the program, you talked about the EMIS, of which I'm glad to also know something about it, but I'm seeing the time has always got us offside, but I wish you could also talk about EMIS, where I have some few challenges. I want to know more about it. Otherwise, I don't have anything to address. Thank you.
Okay, Numa Caesar, when we have some of those Zoom sessions, we'll have specific sessions for EMIS, but we shall also share the WhatsApp group for EMIS so that you also join that WhatsApp group for EMIS and keep listening in and ask questions there for quick feedback. Now, this is digital skills training. Some people are not on EMIS platform, while the 2,000 who are on EMIS platform are not all on the digital skills platform, but a few of us are either way. So Caesar, on the digital skills platform, I will ask John K to put there the WhatsApp group C link so that you can join the WhatsApp group and ask questions there. Otherwise, one of the sessions we shall come to talk about EMIS, and we will hear from you specifically. Simiel, Basilake, Simon.
Oh, thank you very much.
Where are you calling from?
And this is more from Kabale, that is Kigezi region.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm glad to be on this meeting. I've been with you from the start up to now. Not only that, I want to thank people like Dung and Johnny K for having provided us such support since when EMIS program started up to now. And actually, I would like to commit myself by saying that maybe people could be here and maybe they get some challenges and they are from this case of region. I'm there for them to help them in case of any technicality. Like I've been doing with them, and same time maybe we should inform people like that they know the technology coming following everybody in order for this short course. Maybe let us perform some activities as per requirement by the government. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Basilake, and I really love what I'm hearing. We are actually growing a rotary of ICT experts. And you know the value of Rotarians is to support the next person, you work for the next person. If we can get such teachers like Basilake who are offering to help, I'm available to help in my district, then I think we shall go a long way in this. I hope we have some primary school teachers who are joining this course, because the secondary school teachers, you're supposed to look out for primary school teachers, and we grow the expertise within the primary section. So I would like to call upon everyone. I would like to call upon everyone this evening, if there is that last person whom you think should have joined this course, this evening, send them the link, they register, ask them to register on the digital skills platform also, so that we get them enrolled for the course, and tomorrow they will be part of the class because you are there to support them. Edison.
Yes, Mr. Dungu.
Yes, go ahead.
Maybe this is a different Edison, I don't know.
There is Edison here who is putting up his hand. That is the problem when we don't get both names.
No, this is Edison Nkurunonji from UICT.
No. There is another Edison up here.
Okay, all right.
He's going to speak. Edison, go ahead.
Yes, good evening, good afternoon, and I really thank you for this initiative.
Where are you calling from, Edison?
I'm calling from Mitiana.
And what is your other name?
Edison Intambi.
Okay, go ahead, Edison.
Yes, I thank you for this initiative because at the start, really, it is my head teacher who sent me this link to get part of this meeting. I work within Rengo, but I stay within Mitiana. For the issue of EMIS, for real, I've been of a very good importance in my district. I've helped a number of schools. We have held meetings and workshops on EMIS. And when she was telling me, she told me that the meeting was basically on EMIS. And I was like, oh, yes, then I'll be very glad to have other people come join me. In Mitiana municipality, Mitiana district, likes of Kasanda, Mpija, and Gomba, and some parts of that Bengo. With the issues of EMIS, I can say I'm equipped. But for anything that is additional to what I know, I'm so welcome. But because this course, she was telling me they are going to teach more about EMIS, but I was like, okay, I will attend, because by the time I joined the school, for me, I had had all information basically pertaining EMIS. And digital skilling, because I have some skills in computer. I have had my computer sessions before at university, before university. So with computer skills, I'm equipped. EMIS, I'm equipped, and I'm available for if there is need for help. I thank you.
Okay, thank you, Edison. And we are growing EMIS experts, we are growing ICT experts in the region, and we are growing district support schools. And definitely for you to be part of the EMIS family, we want you to have your computer skills upright, and that's why this course is coming for whoever did not have any computer skills. So Edison, if you are not in our WhatsApp group for EMIS, please find it on the digital skills group and join. But I hope you are already. Francis, Baseke Francis, haven't you spoken before?
Mr. Ronald?
Yes.
Yes, we have created another form for people who don't have, because I'm seeing on the WhatsApp, the messages are going to be many. So we may end up missing out your email. So for people who have not received an email and you are sure you are, maybe even when you have not registered, kindly use that form in the chat to fill in your details. Thank you, Mr. Ronald. We can continue.
Okay. Baseke Francis?
Yes, please. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I apologize that I joined in late a bit, so I happened to miss out with some information. So I'm facing challenges with registering. I'm receiving messages that I check my email, but I can't find the message, any message in my email. So I'm a bit stuck on that. Please, I beg that.
Are you on the WhatsApp group already? Mr. Kaziva, John K, can we share the WhatsApp group in the link so that members join the WhatsApp group? Let's handle that after this meeting. Let's continue.
You assist me on that, on how to register responding.
Francis,
yes,
please,
yes, yes. I'm on the
group?
WhatsApp group. Yes, okay, I'm on the WhatsApp group.
Let's take that to the WhatsApp group.
Okay, it's
Enyaku, okay. Enyaku Alangoi, sorry, Enyaku, unmute.
Thank you so much. I also want to register my apology for logging in late. I am Enyaku Alangoi George from Katakwi, the Far East. I received a message in my email, but where I'm finding a challenge is whether I follow sign in or get a free poster. I needed to be guided there. Thank you so much.
Okay, Mr. Kaziva?
Yes, like just activate your account. When you check on your email, there is something asking you to activate. Have you received that, Mr. Nyao?
Not, I have only received applied digital special thank you, then get
like,
your free.
Which email? Like when you check your email, there is,
yes.
Have you received an email like from NetAcad?
I have received a
Welcome
message
to Network Academy. Do you have that?
No.
Oh, then that means you have not, because that should be the opening remark. Welcome to Network Academy. Activate your account.
Okay,
no, I have not received some.
Alan, on WhatsApp, please put that on WhatsApp, and everybody of us who can, please get in to support Alan on that. Victor? Victor, those who have completed, please put down your hands. Victor. Victor, we have 2 minutes left. Victor. Okay, Mangeni, Ron. Okay, Victor, go on.
Yes, hello.
Yes, go on.
Yes, I'm Mangen Ronald. You get me?
Mangeni, just hold on, Mangeni. Victor was speaking. Victor, try speaking. Mangeni, we shall come to you. Victor?
I also joined a little bit late, and exactly what the last time direction asked also lost along that line. Now that direction, I have received such a message, and I think I'll be going through the process of registering. Otherwise, I think it is really to know something which have been relayed before, just so that it is.
Yes, good evening, sir. Well done.
Okay, Victor, let's go on to WhatsApp. Let's go on to WhatsApp, Victor. We are not getting you. Ronald Mangeni, a quick one.
Yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
This is Ronald Mangeni. I'm a teacher in Pakwach, primary teacher in Pakwach.
Yes.
Yes. Now, you have sent me I saw the email, but when I click on activate, it takes me to, does not take me to the other window, which is the presenter was giving us, the trainer was telling us. It takes me again to log in. And when you click on login, it takes you to another thing. It does not take you to fill in all those data. And tells me my token is expired. I try to put in NETA card, it is also not working well. It's not giving me any new thing. What should I do now? That's what I wanted to understand.
Humphrey and Mr. Kaziwa, do you have an experience on that one?
I don't know, Mr. Ronald, whether you can allow him to share his screen, or we shall handle that later, because it might be easy for us to solve when we have looked at his screen.
I think what we need to do is let's try to sort some of the issues on WhatsApp, and where we fail, we organize a session like this where members come to just get sorted. We give an hour or so on a certain day, maybe tomorrow at a certain time. Mr. Kaziva, it can be even in the earlier hours of the day or midday to 1, and you put up a WhatsApp so that people come to be helped. Because some challenges are really personal, and we may not be able to answer them unless we see what is on their screen.
Mr. Kaziva.
Yes.
Mr. Kaziva, John K.
Yes.
I'm of a view that that colleague of ours, if we can, if let him inbox you if he's on the group, and then he takes a screenshot, because the group now is still locked, because we had to first finish up with this exercise. So I'm of a view that he takes a screenshot. You may find that it is something small. As far as logging in, it is the procedures.
Okay. Daniel Ongom.
Yes, members, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Daniel Ongom from Monitor SS. My concern, I received the email, but when I start to enter in, when I click activate account, it gave me option of enter new password, then repeat new password, then create my account. It stops there and fail to proceed ahead. So my question is that what should I do to ensure that I proceed, that I reach the course very well? Because it has failed to reach based on what our moderator was explained to us earlier on. Thank you.
Okay. I think we need to engage. Yes, you want to, Humphrey? Yes.
Yes. Did you enter your password? Yes. We can't hear you at all.
Ongom, did you enter your password?
I have entered my password. That same password.
Did you follow the procedures of the password? Did you follow the 12 characters?
Then
Yes.
afterward,
You create. Did you click on create? Did you create? What did this do? Now, first of all, Mr. Ongom, you are having challenges with the internet itself. And I think it's where the problem is. Even yourself, you see, even logged in, but you cannot speak because you have challenges with the internet. And this is where the problem. Please just get a better internet. It will be able to log in.
Okay.
Maybe we work at night. It could be easier and quicker. Ladies and gentlemen, we are really running out of our time. For those who have spoken, put down your hands so that we see the last people. Techno KG5, Techno KG5, speak. Techno KG5, speak. Techno
Hello,
KG5,
good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, this is a primary teacher from Kasanda district. I'm Gordon Tumwijche. So for me, I was kind of requesting that we should be given more help on the WhatsApp platform. Yeah, because we received the link, but feeding in the necessary information for completion of the processes where we are getting difficult, where I'm getting the difficult from. So I think if I can be given more help from that, it would be so much good to me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Because to be sincere, I'm putting, but again completing is becoming difficult for me. So I think I'm requesting for more help.
Okay. Okay. Point noted, and we are ready to do that. Plus all the mentors on the group. I hope we can get somebody from Kasanda who can even meet with you physically.
Okay, thank you so much.
Ateganya Aaron.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Hello. Good afternoon, members.
Good afternoon, Aaron.
Yeah, now my challenge is whenever I'm trying to activate my account, the system is refusing whichever password I'm putting. So what can I do?
Have you followed the instructions of the password?
I've tried to follow them, but whichever I put, it refuses.
What does it say?
It tells me to revise the form to revisit. That's what it.
Ms. Aaron, you have not yet. You be careful. Look at the procedures of those. If you don't get the right procedures, if you're not meeting them, that's why the system refuses. Please, just as he said, sit down, write it on the somewhere in the paper, then follow. Another thing, sometimes depends on the gadget you are using. You might be using a gadget. Keyboards are different. You want to put an exclamation mark, and you're supposed to shift and one. Maybe that's the normal explanation mark. But again, on your keyboard, it's not. It's showing that, but it's not the same. So you need to be careful on when you're inputting your other symbols. Okay. Okay, please. Can you open like a word, whatever, then type in what you want, then you can copy and paste if you're using a laptop or a computer, whatever. But if you're using a phone, also matters. So it depends on the gadget. Sometimes also people have challenges in that. Thank you.
I'm using a laptop.
That's why I'm saying laptops, you see, laptops have challenges in keyboards.
Okay,
yes,
please.
Mr. Alfred.
Yes, sir.
I would like to come in by informing members that there are times when you are putting in the other quotations of marks, you have to place the shift key. Sometimes the symbol of art is at shift and the 2, or it is the next button after the enter key. So you realize that when people are putting in these other keys, which are complex keys, people have issues. For that, I think I can put something here of a keyboard on the screen so that people can have a look at what we are speaking of. When you put the keyboard, this button here, when you press shift, now you see that the art symbol is at nearby the enter key. So you realize that as people are looking so much of this key, they will find it difficult in looking at it because some think that it is at this button of 1. So when you press shift, you'll find it this side of the keyboard on the enter key. I thank you.
And that's why I said the better way is to open a Word document and type what you want. Be sure of what you're typing then before you input.
Okay, thank you. Chienje Research Center. Chienje Research Center. I don't know which district. Chienje Research Center. Which district are you? Chienje Research Center, can you go on?
Yes.
Chienje Research Center. The challenge is if you have many gadgets in the room, you'll get that feedback. Chienje Research Center. Techno, you are back. Mueve Rio. Okay, Chienje, go on.
Hello?
Mueve, go on. Mueve.
Yes, my name is Mueve. I'm calling from Mbarara, Western region. I wanted to know, when I'm trying to enter, it says enter new password, but whenever I enter, it still rejects. It shows red. So what can I do?
You did not write your password. As you are feeding in the first password we are requesting, first write the password down. Then as you reach the 12 characters, as the format is on the chart, then you retype the very password you've put in. It will come. But if you mess up with the end of the character, it will not come. So you have to first write it down, then later on you come and retype.
So it has to be completely a new password, not the very one I'm using for this email.
This is something different of 12 characters.
Okay.
Either you begin with a capital letter, Either in the
Yes.
course of the line of composition, you put any symbol, then you complete, but they are supposed to be 12.
Okay.
The way you put them in the first template, then you feed it in the second template.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Mwebe is completely new, different password. So don't use the password of the same email you've been using, okay? Create a new password, okay?
Friends, I think let's just try change once again. The rest have spoken. Change research. Let's try again and see if we can get them. Change Research Center. Chienje Research Center. I really wanted to know where Chienje Research Center is. Chienje Research Center, can you unmute? Chienje Research Center, can you unmute? Okay, I think we need to go into the concluding remarks. Mr. Humphrey, any concluding remarks on behalf of UICT?
Thank you, Ronald. With members, I see the numbers reduced, but nevertheless, on the behalf of UICT, we really appreciate Ronald and team for the good work done. For members who have come to participate in the program, please feel free. This course is as good as any other course anyone would be wanting to do. The other thing I want to tell you that you should thank Ronald and the team for making sure that you enroll in this program. There's going to be time where people will be looking for this program and they will be asked to pay. But at the moment, you're able to get free services. And so please take it, don't take it for granted. Be number one in achieving in this program. There are many programs coming up. As Ronald said, we have so many programs. You might have to, because of your schedule, doing this course, one course, but you become a member and we shall be reaching you up for more courses that we do have. If you have heard, they said that the last phase that we did, more people are going to receive their certificate. We have already signed them. Some have completed 3 courses. So please endeavor to doing them and sure, utilize that chance that you've gotten. We, on behalf of UICT, we really appreciate for your participation and looking forward to working with you people. Thank you so much, Ronald and team. Mr. Kaziba, I will always be there for you to work with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Humphrey, and thank you, UICT. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Ministry of Education, we have a big elephant in the room, and the elephant is the Education Management Information System, an ICT-driven initiative. We are rolling out the District Support Schools Initiative. And this District Support Schools Initiative relies on technical people in the field. Technical in the sense that they are teachers, technical in the sense that they can roll out ICT initiatives, but also technical in the sense that they are ready to teach others and they are doing it voluntarily. If anybody is doing this course for their own benefit, thank God you are here. But for us, we are looking for people like the gentleman who said, I'm ready to support anyone. I cannot promise you how far your support will take you as a person, but I know that in the eyes of the good Lord, whoever does good for others, the good Lord will do good for you. Many of us are testimonies of this principle, and that is why we keep pushing it forward and helping others understand that when you help a neighbor, definitely that help comes back to you in a bigger way. So I'd like to thank you for the time you're putting in, for the money you are committing to learn and grow yourself. But above all, like we shall keep telling you in the next sessions, the big elephant is for you to support from the pre-primary to the primary, to the secondary, to the tertiary institutions, so that the EMIS program succeeds in your district. So we are counting on every single soul that is here. Every single soul that is here, we are counting on you, and we hope that you'll be keen enough to get this certificate, but you'll also be keen enough to continue with us and support other people in your staff room, in the next school, in your district, in your region, and at the national level. I want to thank those who have already embraced this principle, and you're doing a lot to support others. The admins of the various groups that we have, John K, Stephen, and others who are here, thank you for the job you are doing. And to you, Stephen, and your team at Holistic E-Learning Platform, thank you for connecting us to UICT. Of course, if your enthusiasm was not good, then UICT would not continue with these programs. I know we are going to do very well on this program, and we shall bring on board the rest of the people, and we shall grow this initiative, but also grow the expertise in our districts. I want to thank everybody for the time you're putting in, and let's continue working. I now want to hand over back to Mr. Kaziba so that we conclude. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ronald, for the closing remarks. I'm seeing some hands still raised, but let me ask the teachers that any question you may be having, please, we are going to open the chat on the WhatsApp group for you to post any question, anything, any challenge that you may be facing as you are logging onto the system. We are going to put out the timetable we are going to be following. Like we have said, we shall only use 2 weeks to finish this course. And I'm very sure we must have this elephant.
Actually, Mr. Kaziba, to make sure that they do that, I've reduced the time. When they check, it's up to 21st now. It's gone up to 21st.
Wow, excellent. Thank you so much, Mr. Humphrey. So meaning we have limited days to do it, and I'm very sure many of our students have gone back for holidays. So let us use the time we have to do the course. There are very many other programs that we shall be letting you know, where we shall be engaging you. Very soon we shall be having some national seminars where we shall be engaging the students and other programs. So we are going to be a family, and there is a lot we shall do together. In case you have any questions, kindly, we are going to open the WhatsApp group, post it there, and then we shall be able to answer. Those people who have not yet received the emails, we have already collected the emails from here. You are going to check in about 30 minutes. You'll have your accounts ready, and then we shall let you start on the course. Otherwise, I want to thank so much UICT, Mr. Humphrey, Mr. Edson, Mr. Francis, and your team for the good service you are rendering to this country, and also for offering the courses free of charge to our teachers. We are really very grateful to the Ministry of Education, Mr. Ronald, and the team. Kindly send our sincere thanks to your team for the good work, and also for having a good vision to our country. Thank you so much, teachers, for everything. Mr. John, we really appreciate your service you are offering, and all the teachers that are really putting in a lot of their efforts to see that ICT is at the top of our teaching. Thank you so much. Let me ask one volunteer to raise up the hand and you lead us in a closing prayer. Any volunteer that wants to lead us in a closing prayer, kindly raise up your hand.
Mr. Kazima.
Yes, Mr. John.
I'm proposing, since we have ladies, the gender is so much concerned. I request that the ladies that we have online can give us a prayer, if it is okay.
Okay, it is very okay. Any lady to take on the opportunity? Okay, the leader, you can unmute.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for all that we have learned today, and we pray that it sticks into our heads and that this course will go further to create that which it is meant to. Father, we thank you so much because every knowledge that we have received, we are going to put it into practice. And we thank you so much for this great opportunity that you have given us. Father, I believe and trust in your name as we prayed all this, believing and trusting in Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Amen.
Amen.
Let me ask the host to allow everyone to unmute and say bye-bye. Feel free to put on your camera and then you wave to us. Thank you so much.
Amen.
Yes, everybody is free to unmute.
Very much. Bye-bye.
Maybe Mr. Kaziwe, maybe can allow them to put on their cameras so that we can take photos.
Okay.
Can take a screenshot.
Everybody is free to unmute now and put on your video. Everyone is free to unmute now. Put on your videos.
Yange mweli. Eh?
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you so much. Love you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much for that opportunity.
God bless Thank you, guys. See you again next time.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you for attending, members.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Hello.
Bye.
It was wonderful having you.
I will close.